Hey guys, welcome back to another internet video. Today we're gonna do some awesomeness I'm gonna lose the intro. If you haven't seen the title, we're going to rank every single 2024 meme. I put every single one here that I could think of, and I'm just gonna go off right off the bat with the Trump assassination. I'm not. I should probably put that as Trump assassination attempt since he's not actually dead. I feel like this one it's been memed quite a lot. I don't really have. I don't want to put any personal bias about Trump here, other than I think the memes were pretty funny. The redraws were pretty funny. Even some animations were pretty funny. I should just go over this part here. I'm rating these off of funniness, so if you think one is pretty cool but not funny, and you think it deserves A tier or S tier, then good luck. Uh, yeah, Trump assassination. I'll put in B tier. It's not that funny, but I like the effort that's put into all the animations and redraws. Chill Guy. I love Chill Guy, man. It's funny and he's just a chill guy he just don't give a fuck. So Chill Guy goes in S tier, obviously. Moodang is the freaking hippo from I think from Korea, I think. South Korea. It's the baby hippo that everybody goes wild about. I'll put Mudang in A tier. I think some people would say that Mudang goes in S tier, but I haven't been too up to date about Mudang, so I'm sorry Mudang stands. I'm putting Mudang in A tier for now. TikTok Riz Party. It was a big party with a bunch of people who are on TikTok, chronically online people that don't know how to interact with people. So it's pretty fun to meme about them. But other than that, it's pretty much pretty cringe. So I'm gonna put TikTok Riz Party in C tier. Locked in Alien. This is coming towards the end of 2024. I find Locked in Alien pretty funny. A lot of people have not found it funny, but I found it pretty funny. It's just my personal bias going about this. Locked in Alien goes in A tier. CEO assassination. This was a tough one to rank just because it's an actual death and pretty serious situation. It has been memed quite a lot. I do find some of the memes kind of funny, but I don't really find the death part all that funny, even though it is a pretty stingy guy that got uh, assassinated. It is still a loss of human life, and I think that should be acknowledged. But it also acknowledges people just banding together and whatnot. So CEO assassination, not all that funny, but pretty impactful. So I'm going to put it in C tier. Kanye and Kendrick beef, pretty funny. I find Kendrick's side of the beef pretty funny. Uh, Kanye not so much. He's just always a clown. His name's Aubrey. One of those two. Uh, yeah, Kanye is such a clown, dude. Easy S tier for Kanye Kendrick beef. Low taper fade ninja still big meme about it was about ninja yapping about his low taper fade meme still being big. It's not. Uh yeah, this was pretty funny. I liked people clowning on ninja. The audio is pretty funny. Put it in A tier. I don't think it's S tier worthy, but I can't believe this one was 2024. It felt like so long ago people were talking about this, but apparently it is 2024. I didn't do much research on this video. We don't do research on this channel, so what the Sigma goes in S tier. It's such a recyclable meme, but yet so good. So yeah, that's S tier. We're doing circles now. That little comic that was made about the Triangle Factory with the two workers. That one's pretty funny. I feel like it was a little bit overdone, but it was pretty funny. I'll put it in B tier. Pretty solid meme. Brazilian Miku. Everybody was doing redraws about Brazilian Miku and other nationalities of Miku. That Vocaloid girl. I'll put it in A tier. It was pretty funny. Funny. I like the redraws. pretty solid meme. I would put it more towards the bottom A tier just because it faded out pretty quick. Uh, Not around reference to low taper fade. Hawk Tuah F tier, easy F tier. Probably one of the worst memes of 2024. Riz, only slightly in D tier, simply because people use it in a lot of ironic situations. But even then, it's still not that funny. It's very rare that Riz is actually funny. Has been Verbal Ace has been Hotel animation. If you don't know what this is, popular animator that car- did the cartoon beatbox battles with like Sonic the Hedgehog and Vegeta and all that jazz. It was pretty. They got pretty big memes in 2023 and 2022 with Thanos beatbox and Vegeta beatbox. But now he got under controversy doing a Has-Been Hotel animation of shipping himself with the main protagonist. I liked Verbal Ace's work until he got under controversy about this. I was actually subscribed to his YouTube channel before he did the whole animation thing. It was pretty funny, man. I liked him getting clowned on it, but the fact that I was actually a big fan of his channel was really heartbreaking. So I'm gonna have to put him in B tier, unfortunately. Thick of it, I just love everybody clowning on KSI. That's literally like the only reason why this is here. Is people clowning on KSI, and I gotta put it in S tier. Anytime to clown on KSI is a moment to be reckoned with. Freak Bob. This one's a pretty big one. Gotta put it in S tier. Freak Bob's pretty funny. I think a lot of people find Freak Bob pretty funny. I thought Freak Bob was also a 2023 meme, but apparently it's 2024. Uh, this also ties into the freak pay trend and the trend of people paying with odd payments. Just like John Pork Pay or something. That one was also pretty funny and a harmless prank too. Everybody loves the harmless pranks. Uh, that goes in S tier. Akashi no 11 redraws. I definitely uh spelled this one wrong, but it's the big chin guy holding the guy, patting the guy on the shoulder. It was pretty funny. Uh, Not as much as people think it is. So I gotta put Akachi no 11 redraws in B tier. Put it more up towards B tier. I think it's one of the more funnier redraws. Queen Never Cry. This I think this was a webtoon or like an obscure manga that this originated from, but it was like a almost like the Riz kind of thing, but in like a different form, I guess. I haven't seen this a couple of times. I think it was pretty funny. Not as funny as people would think it is, but I'm gonna have to put Queen Never Cry at the top of C tier. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's definitely above Verbal Ace Has Been Hotel Animation, that's for sure. Turkish Pistol Shooter Olympic Shooters is the guys who were at the Olympics shooting pistols for the event, and people doing redraws of them, making fun of like head cannons of them. Another redraw kind of situation, put it in B tier. I think it was pretty funny. Find it quite amusing. Absolute Cinema. I could have sworn that this one was like 2022, 2023, but apparently every time I research this one, this is like the only one that I did research on right away. Uh, this this one apparently people have been saying this is 2024, even though I thought this was uh, a later meme, like a whatever. Apparently this is 2024, but if this is 2024, I'm going to put it at the top of C tier because it's just absolute cinema. What can I say? This is just a anonymous uh, best meme of 2024, hands down. Sad Hamster. I do not know how to speak English. Sad Hamster. Gotta put it in the middle of B tier. Like the probably the most mid uh meme of 2024. Haven't really seen it that much, but it's been pretty mid in my opinion. Bro visited his friend. It's like a little comic sort of thing. I'm pretty sure people would know about this. Bro visited his friend. Put it in B tier. I don't find it that amusing, but people find it quite amusing, so B tier goes. Nikocado avocado weight loss. This the 2 steps ahead video. This one's pretty amusing. People have been memeing the shit out of this ever since it came out, and let me just tell you, I am so proud of Nikocado avocado. I am so proud of him losing all that weight. So goes in the easy S tier. Not only because it is of the oh my god. Not only because of the effort put into it from Nikocado Avocado himself, but also because it's just really funny. Like people have been memeing the hell out of it. So yeah, S tier meme. Chris Chan Child. This one was pretty obscure, but it's been pretty big within the Chris Chan crowd. Uh, it was a rumor. Apparently, it's not true, but I think it's still pretty funny. But I gotta put in a C tier just because for Chris Chan, obviously. Smart Schoolboy 9, for those who don't know, is a pedophile on TikTok doing like this whole rabbit hole thing with little kids, and he's been doing like this creepy art project or something, but he's like a confirmed pedophile. There's a bunch of videos on it. You can go check them out. But Smart Schoolboy 9, I'll put in B tier. There's memes about it. It's pretty funny, but Smart Schoolboy 9 himself is pretty creepy, so that's why I'm gonna have to put it in B tier. Acorn Cop. This one's been pretty obscure, but it was big when it was posted on. For those who don't know, it was a cop who got started by Acorn that fell on top of his cop car, and he ended up shooting into his car, somehow thinking that there was a gunman in his car, so he shot his own car. So yeah, this one was pretty stupid. Um, Now everybody got the chance to clown on cops, which I approve of. Keep clowning on cops. Cops deserve to get clowned on because they're freaking stupid as hell, as demonstrated by the Acorn cops. So I'm gonna have to put him in B tier. The AI Willy Wonka Bluey uh, controversy. It was a couple of events with Willy Wonka where people would take their children to see all these like cool posters of AI generated images. And the same thing happened to Bluey, but people mostly know about it from Willy Wonka. And in a few others, I think there was like a Simpsons one, and then there was a SpongeBob one. There might be even been a Skibbity Toilet one. But yeah, people would just host these fake AI posters, and then they would just lure people into spending a shit ton of money just for these shitty conditions. So yeah, these ones were pretty funny. It was a chance to con on boomers, but it was only a short lifespan. It was kind of a pretty shitty situation, all things considered. So I'm gonna put in C tier. Lunchly S tier. I just love when people clown on Mr. Beast and Jake Paul and Logan Paul and KSI. So Lunchly, the whole thing, like your cheese moldy, that would also tie into this. So Lunchly goes in S tier. Dan TDM victory over KSI clowning on him. Uh, this was also an easy S tier. Oh my god, I cannot scroll on this touchpad. So yeah, Dan and TDM victory goes in easy S tier. Paul versus Tyson. I gotta put this in C tier. This is a pretty lame event. Wasn't really all that eventful. People were clowning on Paul, thinking he would lose, but it was all just a scam, like a huge scam. So yeah, this it quickly lost all of its humor factor pretty quickly, and then people were just mad at the end of it. I don't even know what to say about that. Costco guys, gotta put these guys in A tier. I'm pretty fond of them. Pretty nice father son bonding type of moment for them. It was a nice way to get them big. I would also I would also put in the Rizzler with the Costco guys. Um, they're kind of like this amalgamation where they just cannot be separated. So yeah, the Rizzler and Costco guys, easy A tier. I want to say S tier. They're not that popular, I would say, but they're pretty funny. Ray Gun from another Olympics meme. I don't really get this meme, and I don't know. It was kind of lame, to be honest. Not a lot of people were pretty fond of this. I'm gonna put in a D tier. Not to say Ray Gun was bad, but just to say that the meme itself was just not that not that good. No Chick-fil-A sauce. It was this video of this weird looking girl that was working at Chick-fil-A. I'm not too fond of people making fun of people just because they look weird. Especially in this case, I'm not entirely sure about this, and again, we don't do research on this channel, but I'm not sure if this was a special needs girl or not. But I'm not really fond of this. There was a couple of redraws that were pretty funny, but other than that, I don't think it was pretty funny. So I'm gonna have to put in C tier, maybe D tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put in D tier. I don't really like making fun of people. Speaking of making fun of people, you've been promoted meme with the black manager. I was doing like this skit for a company. This one is okay since I can't believe I'm going to condone making fun of people, but this was just like a weird skit and wasn't really like a live recording of someone that didn't know that they were being recorded. This one was more of like, hey, I'm being recorded and I know this is going to look weird, so might as well turn this into a meme. So it was. So I think this was pretty cool, pretty funny meme. Probably put it at the bottom of B tier just to be sure. The suspension that the oh my god, dude, I do not know how to speak English. The suspended license case. It was this case of a Zoom call where this guy had a suspended license, so he had to get it renewed through a Zoom call. But he was just driving his car as normal. He was getting like a haircut or something. So this one was pretty funny. I remember Voice Critical and a few others covering this case. So I think it was pretty funny. I don't. It wasn't like huge enough to put it at like it was only funny for the lifespan that it had, which was pretty short. So I had to put it at the top of C tier. Unhinged home design. It was this. I don't really count stuff that was made in 2023 and got big in 2024, but this is an exception just because it just got like super big out of nowhere. Like this is like a little to big situation, so I gotta put it in B tier. I'm pretty fond of the unhinged home design. I remember seeing it. The Leghorn revival. The Chicken Looney Tunes character that got a revival off of some memes. It was like Vegeta losing a battle or something, and then Foghorn Leghorn comes in, starts basically berating him. So yeah, I like the Foghorn Leghorn revivals. Probably put it in A tier, bottom bottom of A tier. I'm pretty fond of these. It's pretty funny seeing the creativity that people be putting into the Foghorn Leghorn videos. Even got a voice announcer in multiverses. The singing chicken nugget, which was a bastardized version of Cotton Eye Joe. And I'll also sling this in with the Red Cross situation because apparently it's a war crime to use the Red Cross logo anything other for the Red Cross purposes. So it got a little bit of flack for that. So I'm gonna put it in B tier just for the singing chicken nugget. Singing chicken nugget. Oh my god, dude. The singing chicken nugget would probably be in like C tier, but I think the other situation that I got with the war crime situation, B tier would be a pretty good home. Diddy Party, putting it in A tier. Like there's I just love when people clown on other people that do clown behaviors, just like Diddy. Like, dude, like don't be attracted to children. Like, please do not be attracted to children. So yeah, Diddy Party goes in A tier. Gen Z boss video is these little skits of people making fun of like Gen Zs and like different cultural groups, I guess. I don't really find these all funny. I don't think anybody else finds these all funny, other than like millennials or boomers. So I gotta put these at D. Yep, dollar. Easy S tier. The Chinese dollar will always reign supreme. Xiao Hongshu. Alien cats. There's multiple alien cat memes that were popular here in 2024. So gotta put them all together. Gotta say I'm pretty fond of the alien cats. So gotta put them in A. Kamala Harris kinks. These were pretty controversial. I don't know. It was like people doming for Kamala Harris, and then there was the obvious, and then there was the infamous Kamala Harris hyena porn, which I'm not sure if I should be mentioning, but these are pretty weird. Weird. They're kind of funny, but they're mostly weird. Gotta put them in C tier. The Tumad death, not gonna lie, I'm pretty that this one was pretty funny. All because Tumad is like a absolutely horrible person. If this would happen to anybody else, I would probably not be that fond of it. But just because it's Tumad and just because he's like a horrible person IRL, Tumad deserves this. Deserves being clowned on. Put in B tier. The Typhlosion leak. Uh, for those who don't know, there was a supposed leak that was proven false that Typhlosion is the closest Pokemon to mate with human Pokemon trainers. So that was the whole controversy off of that. People made fan art, obviously, and not so safe for work fan art. So I gotta put Typhlosion in C tier. It's not really all that funny. The art was pretty good, but that was just about it. I don't think it was that funny. And then Tug Speedman, for those who don't know who Tug Speedman is, he beat one of the most popular Clash Royale content creators in a game of Clash Royale with a very weird deck, KFC Clash, also known as Ken, and has become infamous ever since. He's been pretty popular within the Clash Royale circles, but has also occasionally popped out of the Clash Royale circles and um, moved into other spaces within the internet. But this is probably the most niche one on this list. But Tug Speed Man, S tier, probably up there with the Half Dollar. These guys are like pretty like on par with each other, and Freak Bob. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the 2024 meme list. There's probably a few others that I'm probably missing that I can't get off the top of my head, but these are the ones that I absolutely think are are pretty good rankings for the 2024 memes. So let me know down below if you have any if you disagree or agree with these rankings, and let me know if I've missed anything because there's definitely something that I missed here. So yeah, thank you for watching.